guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are a regular, you know I build factory stock, but I was given two 48 Ford customs. One, I was giving a brand new kit, and this one was kind of a curbside without any kind of detail of or interior, and actually the chassis was made of paper. And I have some pictures of the process of actually rebuilding this car, and I'm going to show you guys this too, even though they are not exactly my cup of tea. You can't just not build something, especially if it was given to you. So this one here, I think all you guys know this kit is quite a nice kit fit wise, and for general building it's quite a nice kit to build. The 48 Ford Custom. I don't like the chopped roof. I'm not into this kind of modification, but I built this one knowing this limitation, and I kind of got involved into the custom spec of the car. I built it using Ford original Ford color, that is Mandarin Maroon. It's from the 1940 Ford. It's quite a bit darker color than the maroon offered in 1948, but this is not a factory stock car, is it? So this one was actually just built out of the box without the addition of any other detail. The interior was just painted in two tones, being one white, that's in fact primer, and the other metallic red. I can see better here. It's white and metallic red. The engine here. The engine is the hopped up 239 cubic inch flathead that comes with this kit. Also box is stock. I didn't add anything that was not in the kit. I used the white wall tires that are pre-painted from the factory, and those hubcaps are actually the one part that are not from the kit. Only one part. They are from the AMT 56 Ford kit. Everything else is from the kit. It's a nice kit, builds up nicely, and if you guys want to build a custom, it's a good starting point. The only thing that was really a little more work I did on this one was to actually use putty to remake this hood centerpiece here, because the hood as delivered in the kit is just flat, and I really don't like the flat hood. The hood on a 48 Ford is actually two pieces. It is two sides that were bolted together, and the central piece here was a finishing piece to cover the seam, and it was kind of popular back in the day to eliminate this piece and to weld the two pieces together and use lead to smooth things out. The same thing was done with the fenders to the body on the front and on the back, and I kind of kept this in this kit. Kept this because I didn't really want to mess with re-inscribing things that were missing. Well, the other car, this one was basically just a body when I got it. So I had to be creative here. Like I have a lot of 1948 Ford kits, the Revell kit. What I did was to use the stock interior from the police coupe kit. You can see that's the stock interior, but I did some painting to kind of turn it into a custom interior with those little squares. And the interior is metallic red. Actually the same paint I used it on the other one, but on this one I gave it a coat of Tamiya mica clear that has more sparkle. The glass was all painted black from the inside, and it had some acetate on the side windows to cover the side windows because it had no interior. That was kind of easy to remove, and the glass had to be stripped. There are some little flaws on the glass from being stripped, but at least I was able to save it. The entire dash is just one piece. This dash is a resin copy of an assembled dash because I didn't have a spare dash. I also didn't have a spare steering column and steering wheel, so I used a little parts box here to finish this, and I believe the steering wheel and steering column were from a wrecked 1941 Ford Woody that I bought with intention to restore, but the body was really bad etched by the paint, and I ended parting it out and using its parts on other cars. Okay, boy, get up, get up. No. Okay, that was nice. Well, where were we? Oh, the body had the chrome. I just had to restore. Kirk. This guy here is my cat Kirk. He was born last year in August, so he is quite young. He usually doesn't break my things, but he's terrible. Just a kid. He's too young. And well, the body had the chrome. I just reused the chrome. I didn't have any tail lights for the body, but I had some spares from the regular kit that I used here. Again, the decals are just the option decals that come with that one. The interior is stock. The windshield wipers, I believe, are from a Revell 57 Ford kit. I think they are. They are quite different from the originals. This spotlight came from my parts box. I don't remember where, in which kit it came from. The engine is the hopped up flathead from the 48 Ford convertible kit. The engine block is actually a resin copy, and I used the hopped up parts from the convertible here. The frame is a spare I had, and the floor pan is also a spare. The entire car was built out of spares. The exhaust is a mix of kits parts and resin copies. The mufflers are resin copies. The engine block is a resin copy, and the chassis is from the kit, just not from this kit, because this one had no chassis. The little well covers again are from the 56 Ford, from AMT, and the headlights are a mix of a well cover from two well covers I found on my parts box and used it as lenses, and the actual lenses are the custom lenses from the AMT 57 Ford kit. Again, on this car here, I did the central hood piece and the inscribed body line separations to represent separated fenders on the car was also done to make it look nicer. And that's about it. It was just a body with no interior and a chassis made out of paper, and now it's kind of a more detailed build. Of course, I had to strip the paint from the body because it was full of flaws, mostly from being inside a box and being scratched and parts being broken out of it. But other than that, the body was in pretty good shape. So those two were also built this year, kind of in between. I built them between the Lion Blue 40 Ford and the Cloud Mist Gray 40 Ford. So this year it's been quite busy, even though it's been about 3 months since I actually finished something started within those 3 months. So yeah, I have to catch up, have to keep on. But having some time, I will. Well, guys, thanks for watching. I'm sorry if I am boring you guys with those with this kind of car. That's not everyone's cup of tea, but if you are watching this channel, you know you will not find a new car, a modern car on this channel. So don't even lose your time trying to find one, because I don't like new cars, and from 2016 forward I will be just building Ford cars. So if you want a Chevy or a Mopar, This is not the channel for you. I will be building only Ford cars. And if you don't like black, also kind of not the channel for you, because I love black. And I will be painting lots of cars black. Well guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a nice weekend and bye bye.